What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee from Champions Chat, and Rusty and I don't normally do Prizewall video breakdowns. However, my absolute favorite thing from last month is back. That is the midweek Prizewall, and they're already showing it in the game. So that's awesome. Right off the bat, you see there's not a moment for the current month like there was with The Miz or anything like that, which shows that the Miz moment was taken into account very early on. You have the Tori Wilson returns moment on there, which if you have Tori, maybe Stacy Keibler Trickster, that's going to be something great for you. The story finished moment, and then pretty much the moments from last month in here. Some of these are in the new version of the chests, the feud chests, right? But you've got your 7th anniversary moment. Last month's Imperium moment is back, and it's the same price. Your NXT Arrival moment, which is phenomenal. The Final Testament Acolyte moment, which is one I still need real bad. The WrestleMania 38 moment, if you don't have that one, is huge for a lot of people. KO included. The Dudley Boys moment is pretty good. And then you start getting into some other ones. The Miz moment, by the way, still here. If you did not get that last month, this is your priority if you have The Miz. This right here and The Miz equals the best technician in the game. Then the damage control moment, and then a bunch of moments that you can get 1,000 times over in the prize walls, the showdown shop, and etc. So for me, other than if I get some extra stuff, I'm going to go for the Acolyte moment. This is not as exciting. Last month, moments were the thing to get. However, that's not my go-to. In fact, even the straps, which I definitely want. Another attempt at least a 60%, if not 100% reality gem strap for both Charlotte Showboat and William Regal. But even more important than that, speaking of William Regal, the gears this month are insane. Like, for me, this is the only thing I'm going for this month is gears. Both of William Regal's gears are up for grabs. If I at least even get one of them, I would be very happy because one of them starts with more moves. One of them is, or the second one then is increase your multi-gem damage. And both of them together make him the most insane character in the game. Plus the Bianca gear right there. I don't have it. I would love it. Oh, but wait, there's more. Brutus Beefcake's gear. Yes, please. I need both of them. Dusty gear, don't care about. Neidhart gear, I'm only missing one gear there, but it would be 11k to get it because I have silver. Sheik gear, don't care about, but Sammy gear is also back, and I would really like that. So, my goodness, there is legitimately about 100k that I could use of the Prizewall medallions just on gear alone this month. So, what are you thinking about on the Prizewall? If you're missing moments, especially the Miz moment, this is the number one thing I think anybody and everybody should be going for if you have really anybody that's in that moment, right? The Miz is the best, of course, for him, but it buffs up Bobby Lashley Striker. It buffs up Jey Uso Acro. I mean, just an insane moment. The Imperium moment should be high on your list if you're going for Showboat Sheamus in feud, Gunther in feud, and kind of the other Imperium guys. Kaiser with Drip, of course, is way up there. Without it, the moment helps, right? But otherwise, you know which moments you don't have, so just take a look at the moments list and say, okay, who of my best characters would benefit from these moments? Straps-wise, these are 100% the best way to go because they are, once again, non-gender specific straps. So like Hall of Fame, for example, this is going to be a huge benefit to any and every Hall of Famer you have. Of course, it's going to be a random class, so that's your big variable, but you can select Legends era, Attitude era, Ruthless Aggression, every pretty much era except for Icons of WrestleMania is represented. Plus, there's 60% straps. There's blue move damage, Fury 2s, and Takedown 2s that are green or red. And then you've got all the way down to your ultimate straps at the bottom here, which are Ultimate Reward Acrobat Female, right? So you get to pick a very specific Attitude Era female acrobat, but you don't know what it is here. So it's either going to be move damage, 40, 50, or 100%. So that's great for missing, if you're missing some things. It'll show you move strap, modern era powerhouse, etc., etc. And it does go up, from your move straps to your gem damage straps, which this is not a bad thing at all. Female attitude powerhouse, and then it's between 40 and 100%. If you're missing a specific class, era, and you need to very specifically say, my goodness, like in this case, I don't have a strap for China and I need gem damage. She's an Attitude Era powerhouse female that I want gem damage on. This is your way to go, right? This is a great path forward. I love it. However, if you have William Regal but not gear, 100% the best thing on the prize wall after the Miz moment is his gear. I'm at least going to try and get one of them. I should be okay because I got the Miz moment and the Imperium moment last month and the Tribute to the Troops moment last month, which I didn't see back, by the way. Double check me if I'm wrong. But if you have William Regal, that is the biggest no-brainer. Absolutely go for it. Second biggest no-brainer is if you have, like I do, I have wonderful Mr. Brutus the Barber Beefcake here, but don't have either gear. Really, he needs both gears to shine the way he should. So you're looking right there, 8,000 and 4,000, still not as much as William Regal's top gear and pretty close to his individual, the lower priced gear. So, you could go for Brutus. If you have Brutus but not gear, that is 100% a great move. Similarly, Neidhart. If you have Neidhart but no gear, he's not great. But if you have Neidhart and one gear, he is amazing. Check out our 6-star gold should you take Jim Neidhart to 6-star gold video, and I'll show you how to run him and why, if you have at least the gear and a Sheik plate, which if you have the Sheik plate, that's the guy to put the Sheik plate on right there. One gear plus Sheik plate, he is absolutely still one of the best characters in the game. 2 gears, and you buff up his move damage another 100%. So, Miz moment, number 1 thing on the prize wall. If you got him, Regal's gear, number 2 thing on the prize wall. Both of them, prioritize them however you can. If you're missing either or both, like I am, of Brutus's gears, number 3 thing on the prize wall, I think. Number 4 is at least 1 gear for Neidhart or complete your set. And then from there, it's kind of who you got, what are you looking for? Sammy in XT is really not, even with his gear, a super relevant technician anymore, especially again with Miz in the game, with CM Punk in the game, with Neidhart in the game. But if you're missing that, like I am, it's worth considering. Sheik is the cheapest gear in here at 320 and 820. But even with gear, he is not relevant whatsoever anymore. So that's just if you want to Pokemon him. But they did sell that the day after he died. They sold those 2 gears. So some people, myself included, bought those then. Dusty with gear is okay. I've got gold gear but not silver gear. So again, if I just want a Pokemon, I would complete that. Rusty did a Should You Take Dusty Hall of Fame 6-star gold video. So be sure and check that out. Theory's gear, very good. Very good. It's worth considering. He won't be the top trickster on your team, especially again if you have Brutus, but it does increase him up a good bit. Asuka with gear and a couple other tricks is actually very relevant, but very still random. But Sir Zoro has a great build that he showed off. Professor did a video with Zoro's build as well, and it's really good. So yeah, all around the bus stop, the gears are the best stinking thing this month if you've got any of those characters. Otherwise, Miz moment, and then straps. From there, I would just say if you want to take a gamble, go 100%, go for the 100% straps, or down to 60%. That's admirable, right? I will try to go for a 60% reality if I have the ability to, because I want that for William Regal, but I want his gears more. Or if you just flat out specifically are looking for a specific class, you can do that as well, as long as it falls into what's right here, right? So ultimate, modern acrobat, modern powerhouse and technician, attitude acrobat, powerhouse and technician, then female modern, and then female attitude, and etc. And then you've got a 40% gem damage strap for reality era, which again is the lower end, but it's going to be random. Then you go into the move damage strap. So there's a specific amount of what you can get a very specific strap for, but it's worth looking at. And then, of course, if you don't have Fury 2's medals, these are awesome. They're awesome. They are only slot 1 or slot 2, so you'd still be missing slot 3, slot 4, but those are ones you could build up a lot of. I mean, you could never have enough of those. And then there's resources. So, yeah, that is a somewhat quick look at the midweek prize wall. This is 100% my recommendation. Oh, look, there's the Miz one still there for another couple days. But my 100% recommendation on that is to wait, unless you know the one thing you want and you can go for it, once you get it. Wait until the end of the month even and see how much Prizewall, medallions you build up, because this one, there's so many good options that you don't want to be like, oh, well, I could really use a strap for this lower person, and then find out you could have gotten William Regal's gear or the Tory moment that you don't have, or etc., etc. So really, really, really hear me as clear as I can possibly say it. Unless you get exactly the right amount. Like if I get enough for William Regal's gear, that's my number one thing on the prize wall. I'm taking it because I don't have to question that. But otherwise, wait until the end of the month. See how much you get. You don't know which characters you're going to get. And you might be thinking like, oh, I'm not going to get any of the characters this month. You never know. It might be a random bag. And the one person who needs to hear this and heed it and then does, it's worth me saying it, but you might get a random bag and get one of the characters this month. We know that you're getting a couple of them for free. 3 of the 5 are accessible through grinding, right? It's just a matter of how long into the month is it going to take you to get to them. I don't know if Ozzy's going to have a victory tour. It's probably unlikely since he's really, really free. And the Creed brother that's free is not going to have a victory tour. But even if you just manage to get Tiffy, you're going to, and if it holds up to the way it was last month, you're going to get 700 Prizewall medallions from her every single week that you have her, that there is a victory tour. And so say that you magically randomly get multiple people that have that victory tour, you can cascade and build up your inventory of these Prizewall medallions a little bit more quickly than you might imagine. So wait till the end of the month unless it's that one thing you guaranteed want. But anyway, don't usually do prize wall breakdown videos, but this is an insane prize wall and it's my favorite thing from last month. It looks like it's going to be my favorite thing this month. Aside from Ozzy. Ozzy's really cool. Watch our videos. We'll show you. Anyway, so that's it for this video. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Like the video, share it with your friend who's going like, hey, what should I get from the prize wall? What should it look like? Be sure to check out Professor's videos because he usually does them on these as well. Merrick sometimes does too. In fact, check out all the content creators. We love them all, and they all do awesome stuff to help the community. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.